I'm Caitlin Jensen, and I am here to give my explaining video for Rose's intervention plan. So, for Rose, her background is she is 16 years old. She has autism, auditory process disorder, and ADHD, and both impact her interaction socially and her academics. So with Rose, she will pretend like she's doing work and really only get a few things done. And then when you try to redirect her, especially if she's talking with a peer, she will begin to get upset and then leave the class. So I wanted to focus on her academics and on her behavior in the classroom. So I worked with her for this whole class, and I tried to talk to her about what her interests and preferences are and to see what would motivate her to do well in school. Unfortunately, the age that she is at for 16 and in 11th grade, she is very much aware that she is different than other students, not necessarily the ones in her classroom, but of her peer group within the school. So we really are trying to help her self advocacy skills and trying to help her be more self confident. When I did the underlining checklist for her, underlining characteristic checklist, she had a lot of check marks in the social and the communication sections, especially in the communication sections, because she does not self advocate for herself to let people know that she needs help or that she's struggling. And when you do ask her something, it gets to the point where she does not know how to express her feelings. One thing that I thought would be helpful for her would be journaling, because I feel like journaling can help, especially students at 16 years old, that they can try to put their feelings down on paper, especially if they do not have the ability to verbally say what they are feeling. She does have good relationships with people, but she has been known in the past to have some sort of altercations or disagreements with teachers and her peers. So I also thought that when she's interacting with her peers that she would benefit from having some sort of script to help conversations move along and to help make sure that she knows what to say. And I think a lot of her issues is that when people are talking to her, if it's not something that she's interested in, she will change the subject. So I'm trying to give her those skills and those social cues to help her kind of make people feel like they matter as well. And I think the social scripts would help with that. I want her to get independence and self-confidence. That's our biggest priorities. So the way that I monitored her was I looked to see in the class what her behaviors were and how much work she completed in that class. And I decided to help her with the work by chunking and by allowing her to kind of take responsibility for her own work. Usually she will have somebody kind of refocusing and redirecting her, which is fine, but she still needs to have those skills for when she goes out into the workforce, which will be in June of 2027, and there won't be anybody to do that for her. So those are the skills that her parents and the teacher in the classroom, we all decided that that would be the best thing for her. I think that if I had more time with her, then the skills would be achieved. It is hard with doing it only within a 6-week period, especially if in a normal scenario, I would be with her all year. So that would be something that would benefit from working on in the beginning of the year. But all in all, she was receptive to me, and I think just more time would have been helpful. Thank you.